Hey guys, Jesse here, Evanspro Developments. Everybody's been wondering about our chrome stacks and our chrome visors, so here's a little video about how we get her done. So when we first started talking about stacks and visors, it's like, how do you do that? There's no how-to guide on doing 40-foot stacks. There's no books, there's no YouTube videos on that, so we had to sit there and plan that out ourselves. And like I said, planning goes a long ways. We're on site, we're doing this ourselves, and we're doing all the planning ourselves. So what we did with our stacks here, so inside here, there's a heavy gauge 36-inch diameter pipe that's 40 feet tall, and we were thinking, how are we going to hang this thing, secure it in place, pour concrete, blah 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 blah. We came to the conclusion that we just cut 6 feet of the pipe, flipped it upside down. There's about 4 feet in the ground, 2 feet sticking out, put the factory edge up, and then we took a really long time making sure that that was perfectly level, poured our concrete pilaster in, secured that in place. Then we came along and we set the rest of the pipe, we flipped it again, put our factory edge down, so that way we had factory edge here with bevels, nice for welding. Drop the pipe on. Schnook erectors were here with their zoom boom and were so kind to just help give us a hand with that and set the pipes there for us. We literally set them, we checked plumb, and they were bang on, so that planning of making sure things were level paid off once again. Connected our connection up there, we had welders on site, and then from there we went to skinning them out with our mirror finish stainless steel. We spent hours designing this simple little design. So when it came down to wrapping these stacks, we weren't sure how it was gonna go, so we had a few pieces that we just trialed at first, but then we put our first piece on and we actually scribed it to fit our concrete so it fits really nice, and then we just made sure that fits really tight. And then we had, I think there's 4 of us here, and we have 2 guys on each side, and we would slide it around. We'd open it up, slide it around, and pull it together. We had a couple of guys holding while everybody put the bolts in, and you zap it on there, and you made sure your fit was really nice. Then you go up to your next sheet and you do the same thing. You wrap it around, slide it down so it sits on another sheet, and when you're securing to a pipe that tight the whole way up, you got really nice factory edges that you have to look really hard to see any of our joints, and it turned out just amazing. So here we come to our 55-foot visor. Once again, no instruction manual how to do 55-foot visors, so we design, we problem solve, and we figure it out. We knew that we were doing a visor, so we did the pre-eng building. We had some connection points come out from the building, and then we gave Brooks Industrial our overall length that we wanted our visor, and then from there they gave us a little bit of a blueprint where they were going to put their seams on their stainless steel, so we built our visor accordingly. So we built our frame, welded it, we hung it, we welded in place, put some supports on it, and then we had our sheets which were pre-punched for where we wanted all our fasteners, so it makes things very simple. Once again, planning went a long ways here. It did not take long at all to put these sheets up. And before we put the sheets up, we put some butyl tape on there to stick to the frame and stick the sheets to that so that they took any bit of flop and any bit of vibration out of them, so they're stuck there really nice. So we started at one end and worked to the other. We slammed sheet on, overlaid the other sheet, put our fasteners on, and then once we were done that, we went along the back side and we secured all the joints on the back on the return so that they're all nice. And then after that, we went and put lights behind there again. So we got continuing that truck look. So you look up there, you'll see our truck lights at night. They glow and they look awesome. And so once again, this is something that we do. We plan, we design, and we're on site doing this stuff ourselves. And it turns out awesome.